All right, Alfred Telefero, Mr. Telefero TV. I want to make this clear. Lonzo Ball and Lavar Ball are getting killed on social media right now. And I don't want to say 100% it's right, but at the same time, I don't want to understand. I don't want to 100% say that it's wrong. All right, for those who don't know, Lonzo Ball's shoe, they unveiled his new Zo2 shoes. All right, big baller brand. Remember, Lonzo Ball doesn't have a deal with Nike, Adidas, none of the big brands. LeVar Ball said he wanted couple billion dollars for all of his son's rights, and no company is willing to do that. And now, like I said earlier, if Lonzo Ball produces on the court, somebody's going to be willing to give LeVar Ball $1 billion, $2 billion for a lifelong contract. That's going to happen. It's just too many unknowns with the guy who hasn't played one basketball game on the court yet. All right. He ain't LeBron, all right? He has a lot of potential, but he ain't LeBron. Now, he got court vision, potentially like LeBron, but LeBron was a little bit more special coming out. This was a chosen one we're talking about, LeBron James. But I want to make this, I want to break down business for people who don't understand business. One reason why Lonzo Ball's shoe is so expensive is because he doesn't have a Nike behind him. Or Adidas behind him. People don't understand how business works. Like, Nike has cheaper ways. If you ever look at the back of your shoe or the bottom of your shoes and you see made in Japan, made in China, made in Korea, that's because Nike is able to negotiate these deals. They got manufacturers over there and they got factories and all that over there, so they're able to get cheap wages. I think it costs 10 cents to make a pair of Jordans right now. Last time I checked, it was 10 cents to make a pair of Jordans that you pay a couple $100s for. I just want to make that clear to you. 10 cents to make a $100, $200 pair of shoes, right? So you would see how come Nike's eating. And it's like that with just other brands, but Nike's probably the most, it stands out the most. So since Big Baller Brand had to come out of their own pocket and they don't have money like Shaq did, which I'm going to get to in a second, they had to put up the money themselves, and they got to make that back some kind of way. It's got to be worth their while. So $500 is probably the cheapest they can make the shoe. All right, LeVar Ball, this is the route he wanted to go. I hate Lonzo Ball is stuck in LeVar Ball's mess, but this is the route he wanted to go. Now, I'm looking at the shoe. It's not the ugliest shoe I've ever seen. Not the ugliest shoe. Kind of looks like a bootleg Kobe. All right, and I love, Kobe's my favorite player. If you ever looked at a video of mine, Kobe's in the background. Kobe's my favorite basketball player. Look like some knockoff Kobe's. All right, and for all y'all niggas that's knocking these shoes, let's not get it twisted. Some of y'all same dudes will be paying $500 for this shoe if there was a Jordan sign or a Nike sign instead of that Big Baller Brand. So some of y'all just clowning out here because everybody else is clowning these shoes. $500 is extreme, but I've watched partners right next to me pay $500-$600 for a pack of shoes from Jordan. All right. Let's not act like y'all don't pay $500-$600 for some shoes. It's crazy to me, but people do it. All right. With that being said, Shaq took it to his social media account to call out LeVar Ball, and I don't blame him because Shaq did it the right way, and Shaq does not get enough credit for who he is as a person. That's what Shaq tweeted out. Hey, LeVar Big Baller, real Big Baller brands don't overcharge kids for shoes, and this is so right. People don't understand this. As of 2016, Shaq has sold over 120 million pairs of Shaqs in Walmarts. That's not even including the Payless. All right, 4th grade, Mr. Telefero, I had them Shaqs on from Payless. We talking about just Walmart. $120 million worth of a million pairs worth of shoes, and these kids could go to school. And if you like in the NBA when Shaq was playing, you didn't have to feel like you couldn't wear any basketball player shoes. It wasn't the Jordans, it wasn't the Nikes, but at least you was able to get something. At that time, Carmelo was popping too, but at least you could wear something. And the Shaqs were the most affordable, $19.99. Sometimes you can get them on sale for $9.99 shoes. Trust me, I know. I was one of the faking flogging niggas that didn't have it. All right, and Shaq doesn't get enough credit for that, and he called out LeVar Ball. He didn't call out Lonzo. I think that's important. He called out LeVar. You want to be this Big Baller Brand? Well, $500 is ridiculous for kids who gonna look up to Lonzo Ball. Absolutely insane. All right. Now, I don't want to say these shoes are as ugly as Steph Curry's. They're not. They're a decent shoe, but two things. I've seen it before, and it's kind of a knockoff of a Kobe. If I really wanted to pay for some shoes, I would pay $100 for some Kobe's. If I really wanted a shoe that looked like that, I would never pay $500 for a guy that's done nothing on the court yet. That's just me. And because y'all are subscribed to the best channel in the world, I hope y'all subscribe to my channel. I went ahead and did the liberty of adding a Nike sign to these baller brand shoes, Lonzo 2, whatever. And don't they look just like Kobe Bryant's right now? Are you serious? add a Nike sign, and these shoes just look just like some Kobe's. All right. Again, a lot of it is because the manufacturers, they got to overpay because they don't have a big brand behind them. That's what LeVar Ball wanted to do. This is the life that he chose. That's kind of the situation that he's dealt with. And again, he's young. The price for those shoes are probably going to have to go down because they're probably going to plummet the first week. The sales probably going to be terrible. But to keep in mind, all he has to do to keep up with like a Nike for a pair of Kobe's, they're about 100, 120 for some pair of shoes. All LeVar's got to do is sell about 4 to 5 pair of shoes to equal out the one pair of Kobe's. All right. So if Lonzo is popping, this could all work out. But $500 for some shoes is ridiculous. I want y'all to talk to me real quick. We about to do 2 fashion vlogs. I got this one and I got one about YG coming out soon as well. What do you guys think about the Lonzo Ball shoe? You see the picture of them right now. Is these shoes popping or what? Talk to me in the comment box below. Would you cop these shoes? What would you pay for them? Would you pay $500 for them? Would you pay $100 for them? Are they popping? What's up? Talk to me in the comment box below. Thank you for the time, love, support. Subscribe to my channel for exclusive content like this. Who else is doing this for the culture? I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.